Hey guys, it's the Noob, XpertNoob here, and I've been asked a few times, Noob, how do you do the KO? How do you get through it quick? Well, here today is how I do the Cayo Perico Heist. Now, is it the fastest? No, not at all. But will it get you the Elite Challenge? Sure, I'll do it every time. So, sit back, enjoy, and watch how I do this later. Now, one thing I'm also show you, mainly for GTA Plus members, but you guys can do it just a little bit slower, how to cover your $100,000 fee for starting this. Now, granted, every morning I do these treasure chest locations for Cayo Perico. So, every morning tune in if you want to do this to pay for your Cayo Perico heist fee. Alright?
Just because you are disguised as smuggler does not give you free access. As soon as you leave airstrip, be careful. If guards see you in the wrong place and get a proper look at you, they will not give you a chance to explain yourself.
And here is the quick way of doing it for GTA Plus members. I did a video on this a while back. Just use the Vinyl Club, request a Deluxo. Now granted, the guards can hear the Deluxo flying by or driving by. So that will get you caught. And if you go off into the ocean and try to come back in, areas where you can't climb, it's going to knock the car in the water and you'll have to wait 4 minutes to call a new one. But as long as you stay within those little things, this is a dream now to set the do your scope out mission and get the treasure chest. And if you see right there, El Rubio's guards will hear the engine. Kind of tells me Rockstar's going to keep this in the game for us for a while. But then again, this is only for GTA Plus members on next-gen consoles. Unfortunately, PC players like myself mainly, and you guys on the PS4, Xbox One, won't see this option at all. But now that you've seen this, we're going to go on fast forward into the good juicy stuff. Stuff that a lot of people skip. So let's get to that. Okay, now for the part where a lot of people skip, some people try, some people just do a little bit of it. But I'm going to show you how I do this, how I get through it fast, and that is disruption missions. Not a lot of people do them. You don't really have to do them with the way I do KO because you're not going to get caught. But I'm going to show you how I do it first. And we're going to start out with the weapons because that seems to be the hardest one out of all of them. So let's get going on this one and I'll show you exactly how I do this to make it easy. One thing you'll see here, I always do for these disruption missions, I keep my oppressor MK2 handy right here. The reason, it flies faster than the Sparrow, believe it or not. If you do a specific method by hitting your rear or your right bumper, keeping it pressed in while you're flying, it will use the max flying speed that the oppressor can do. A lot of people don't know that trick, but there you go. Instead of flying, I think it's 108. You'll fly at 130. Remember that little trick next time. But let's get on into it. Now for this first guy, I always just land right outside of the amphitheater here, grab my heavy sniper, thermal scope, and voila, we'll start hitting them. Well, helicopter's kind of in the way and I'm a little too far away, but we'll get him on this shot. Okay, he's done. Now on to the next one. Yep, if y'all know it, the one there at the airfield, he is in the armor outfit with minigun. Kind of difficult to get in that corner, but I'll show you an easy way. Okay, first we're going to land right here on these rocks, right outside the reach of all the guys there. And we're going to start popping the ones we can see off with a sniper. If I can select it. There we go. Now let's get another one here. Usually that's about all you're going to get is 2 from your sniper from this distance. Now we're going to start lobbing stinky eggs. That's pretty much what I do here. Is 40 mic bikes and then RPGs straight into that corner, obliterate everything in there except for the arms dealer, of course, because he's in a armored suit. But we'll show you how we get by that in a minute. Now, as you can see, he's got himself stuck over in that corner. We're going to get a heavy machine gun. We'll just right there in between everything. We'll start blasting in a second. There we go. Let's keep going. We'll eventually kill him. No harm to do. Alright, he's done. Now, on to the most aggravating one for me. I'll KO the guy in the car. Meet you there. Okay, now we're out here at KO. As you see, we're here at the free bunker. And we're going to be able to put one off on the driver, which this is going to be the hard part to understand. One headshot. Kills anybody in the game, but nope, he drives off. Yes. He drives off after that. Gets me every time. But, thankfully, he won't drive far. He'll come right here and stop. And now you got free shots at the arms dealer. There we go. The arms dealers are eliminated with 2 minutes to spare on this one. That's how I make it easy for this one. Let's get on to the others. Alright, now we're back in the sub. Disruptions. We're going to go for air support. Now, sometimes it's going to be tricky for everybody, or a lot of people, sometimes it's not. What I do is, once again, go for my MK2 that's right here in Elysia Island. Well, actually, no, I'm not Elysia Island. I'm Banyan Canyon, north of Chumash, which is going to set you up right there by 3. You look off there to the left, you'll see a boat or the tug pulling 3 helicopters. We're going to grab the MK2 and just sit here and go around.
If these arrive, they will be very difficult for us. If we destroy them now, we take away important advantage from the enemy. But we only get one attempt at this. Let's make it a good one.
off. And boom.
Captain, I have something that may be of use to you here. Location of
Boom.
strategic bomber aircraft.
There you go. Boat and 3 helicopters. Now off to the next. Alright, don't worry about the helicopters chasing you. You'll hear bullets whiz by you every once in a while. They won't bother you. They'll miss you every time. Now let's knock out these 3. Now on to the next ones. Now the next ones here are going to be super easy because they're only on land. We've got 2 here at the power station, which will be knocked out very easily. 1, 2, and we're done. Now on to the next 2, the last 2. Alright, our last 2 coming up here at Elysian Island. As soon as we cross over the bridge, we'll be able to lock onto them. There we go. 1, 2. Bob's your uncle. We're done. Now on to the next mission. Now for the easiest disruption mission of all 3. Take out the armor. So we're just going to go over here, wipe out some crates, wipe out a boat, then we're done. And what I do on this one, as I did on the last 2 disruption missions, I'll grab my MK2 that's on the coast and go after it. Now on this one, you do not have to use the MK2. I just find it a little easier getting the outside guys with it. You can use your grenade launcher and destroy them all. Very easy. That's what it's well. Normally did half the time until I started using the MK2. Made it a little bit easier. And we'll see here, and we're getting lucky because the warehouse is just right up this road here. Right here on the island. Couldn't ask for a better location to make it even quicker.
You are nearly at distribution center. Destroy any crates you can see. Destroy it all.
Okay, now that we got everything destroyed out here, grab your grenade launcher and let's get inside here. Now usually you only have to launch 1 or 2 grenades and you can clear out the whole entire inside warehouse. I could have done it with 1, but I missed the shot there. Hit 1, boom, there went 3. Now we got that back corner. It's gone. Alright, we're out. Now it's time to wait for Pablo. Do his talking.
Oh no, supply boat going southbound from the depot. I have it on sonar now. Sink it before it gets out of range.
Alright, let's go get the boat. Now one thing you'll see here, I suck at free aiming the missiles on the MK2. Always have.
Destroy it and all of the armor is gone.
There we go. Alright, we're done with that. Now it's time to get on with the heist. Alright, now let's select all of our stuff, approach vehicle and all that good stuff, and we'll show you how we do this quick and guarantee elite challenge every time. Alright, our approach vehicle is going to be the long fin. This doesn't matter because we're not going in at any point there. Compound drainage tunnel, going there, makes it easy. Escape point, this won't matter easy because we're going off the south end. Daytime, always. Makes it easier to see the guys. conspirator, suppressors. Well, let's get this going. I never cared for that bigness mask. Ugly. Alright, here we go. In the long fin cruising in. The game's going to try and make us crash into the island. As always, never figure out why, but let's try and get this hard left turn. Yep, for those of you who know, going to the airstrip, going to the hangar. Now, I haven't scoped any of this stuff out yet. I usually never do, because I really don't care about the secondary loot, as long as I have full loot. I mean, yeah, I know, if you use a glitch, the gold, it gives you the maximum amount of money, or the Coca-Cola, it will give you the second maximum amount, but I'm not really into all that, just as long as I have a full bag so I can get the elite challenge. That's all I'm worried about. So let's just park up here, get this somewhat in the lane. Now it may stay here, but it's moving out fast, so I doubt it. Alright, now let's run over to this hangar here and we'll get some loot. Now we're going to try and not kill any guard on here at all as we're doing this. Let's run in here and we'll grab some loot.
Eres un pendejo. Te voy a romper esa cara fea. Okay, lo siento. Now you respect me.
Self-sufficiency, infiltrating private islands on your own. In Russia, we bring friends, and our friends bring bags. More money in bags. Perhaps next time, yes?
Ay. ¿Qué es eso?
Settle, huh, Capitan? You know, I think Mr. Rubio is best thing that ever happened to us. And we are worst thing ever happened to him, huh? Do not worry about having enough space in your bag for main objective. I have installed special compartment for it. Selective with your looting. If it is too heavy, it will slow you down, perhaps too much.
Alright, now we got full bags. Let's get out here to our boat and get on down to the drainage tunnel entrance.
Nothing compares to the satisfaction.
Well, as you see, I was right. The boat was here, but it drifted way off, a lot further than it normally does. Okay, now we got our boat. Time to get to the drainage tunnel. I'll fast forward this a little bit. Alright, here we go. Now to the drainage tunnel. And of course, y'all have seen this 100 times, so I don't need to keep beating a dead horse on this one. So we'll fast forward through this part as well. Alright, now we're going to make a quick run. Pay attention to how I do this. This is how you can do it without having to fire one single shot in the compound and not get caught. So here we go. Alright, now since I got a little slow start, this guy up here is fixing... Yep, there he goes. He's turned and now walking towards that car. If I can get up these steps, we can walk right by him. There he is over in the corner. Now let's get on up here, walk by him, and we'll wait for this guy to come downstairs and sneak behind him. Alright, there he is. Now, whoop, see ya. Now let's get inside here and see what we get. Now let's get over to the safe and see what kind of treasure we have. 40, almost 40,000. Oh, come on. That sucked. Alright, now let's hack this. Of course, we've all seen this done before. Alright, now let's get down here and get the little ruby necklace. Yeah. Yeah. Yay! The necklace.
Okay, time to focus, yes? This display case is bulletproof and bomb-proof. The only way in is the plasma cutter. One slip, you lose your finger. Big slip, well, just ask my uncle. Boy, you will have trouble sneaking out with this necklace. It is visible from space, I think. It looks like they have sealed off the drainage pipe you used to get in here.
Okay, now,
You will have to find
we'll start hearing footsteps. Yes, those is mine. That's because this little guy right here, nice red skull, he can hear me. So unfortunately I was a little late, so we gotta wait for him to get by so he doesn't hear us.
Inbound. Just because you are fleeing the crime scene of the century does not mean there is no time for opportunistic theft, yes? You like it, you take it.
Okay, now he's moved off, but our little guy has come back to the other side. Hopefully he moves by the time we get over here. Yep, there he goes. That's what I want. Sneak by him. He's over by the gate. Let's start running and jump over. Now we're almost home free. Yep, the guy's walking past the main door, and we can just zip right up in here. And voila! We've got through the compound without shooting one person or setting an alarm off. So now it's time to get through this stupid cutscene. Alright, if everything went right for you, this shall be the only person you have to put down. We need his motorcycle.
We are almost home. Just get out of there.
Now, let's get out of here. Head south. Slip past this guy. Without hitting the Jeep. And now we're gone. Alright, time to get the rebreather on and start swimming for a little bit. It shouldn't take too long here. And yes, for those that are going to ask, this is done with the current update for bottom dollar bounties. This has not been fixed. Alright, now we got handed off. Let's see how long it took us to do this. There we go, 13 minutes. 0 hex failed. Full loot bag, as I talked about. And we got the elite challenge. There you go. Now that's how I do it, guys. Every single time I can earn the elite challenge doing it this way. Makes it so simple. So hopefully this helps you guys out. If it does, let me know down in the comments. Until then, we'll see you later.